to this to this video. Sorry, guess I need something to drink here. Yeah, this is a 15-minute game. Playing a laser sharp from the US. Yeah, we got a Rui Lopez. Yeah, black has such a huge choice at this point. I'm thinking if I could maybe try something that I have not played yet on video. And it should be something that I at least know a bit. Okay, let's try that. That's the bird variation. Not exactly named after the animal, because yeah, you know, all openings that are named according to animals are bad. In this case, it's after I think the English player Henry Bird. Just like 1F4, the bird opening is named after this player. Okay, well, is this a good line against the Rui? It's probably not the best line available, but it is playable. Sometimes being surprisingly resilient. I have looked at this a while back, and I was surprised that this is a viable line actually. Black will play c6 and possibly d5 later. And what black has is this pawn on d4, which is irritating white to some extent. The natural development with knight c3 is not possible. And it's quite remarkable that black has, in some lines, even some space advantage. Yeah, he played castles. There's also the move bishop c4, which might be a bit more precise instead of castles. At least that's how I remember it. Because if instead of castles he goes bishop c4, I cannot play bishop c5 because a bishop takes f7 check. So this actually would have prevented this development. I think here white just goes d3. And why not? Just a good normal move. I think c6 is the move. Yeah, and now that's interesting. Now, is this? There are lines where you can just play d5. And accept this double pawn. I wonder if this is one of those positions. Maybe it is. I'm going to try that. Surprisingly, he did not take. That is indeed not what I expected. So, well, I can take on e4, but then there is this queen h5 business, or bishop takes f7, queen h5 check business. The c5 bishop is hanging. Maybe I just play knight e7. Oh, that's funny. He's asking me what the name of this line is. I'll just tell it. Okay. So knight e7. This seems a bit safer. If he takes on d5, that's in fact interesting. Should I just take with the knight, or? Okay, so I cannot take on e4 because of queen f7. So it's probably castles. Yeah, I guess castles. If he takes, yeah, I can take with the pawn even. It's not in this line. It's not that terrible to have this double pawns. as they also restrict white's pieces. But still, if he takes on d5, yeah, I can also just take with the knight. Yeah, interesting. Knight takes, of course, avoids the immediate structural problem, but I'm not sure. It gives up c4 and e4. Let's say knight d5, he's going knight d2 to e4. And if I take with the pawn, it's not so clear where his pieces go. I'm unsure. That's a tricky decision. Okay, I'm doing that. It's a bit weird looking, maybe, but still. Yes, here I thought I go f6 and then bishop e6, possibly to f7. Yeah, not much choice, otherwise I'll lose d5. And bishop e6, he maybe plays rook e1, and then I cannot even play f6. So, yeah, and now bishop to e6. I need to cover d5, and I need to make this knight on e7 mobile again, so that I can play, let's say, knight c6, possibly knight e5 or knight g6. Okay, so to c6, to g6, it all has some point to it. He's maybe intending knight e4 actually. Could be a point. Maybe I should retreat this just prophylactically, so that knight e4 I can really take. e6 was hanging, so de bishop e6 check. Yeah, so I'm securing this bishop for the moment, and then decide if I go, should I go to g6 or c6. Yeah, the good thing about those double pawns is that they control some important squares, e3, e4, and so on. But obviously they're also in a way weak. That's a strange move. What's the point of it? I don't really understand at the moment. And it's even a matter of tactical liability here. Can easily turn out to be some sort of double attack, like queen a5 looks at the knight and the bishop. The bishop does not have many squares, which is in fact quite often a problem in the bird variation for white. Wow, interesting. And I'm not really sure what this move is doing. Maybe preparing knight to b3, but it looks totally weird. Knight on b3, bishop on a4. I'm not sure I want to play knight c6 now. He might just take it. Queen a5, however, is pointless. I think he can just play knight b3. Taking c5. Not clear at all what I should do. I can play something like a6 and b5, which is not stupid. Maybe he wants to control e8. so that rook e8 is not easily possible. Queen g3, bishop c7 could also be an idea. Okay, I'll do that. This gives the bishop a square on a7. Maybe this can be useful, and I've got b5. Yeah. Why not push with b5? Okay, so b5 now, right? So I've gained quite some space now on the queen side. Okay, my idea was to knight c6 now. Not sure where else it could go, but it looks like a decent square. Okay, tries to to double on the e-file. Yeah, this can be indeed a bit annoying. Simply because I need to lend some protection to the d5 pawn. So let's say queen d7, rook e1, rook e8. We exchange everything, and at the end he's going to take d5, winning a pawn. That's not good. Okay. I wonder... Okay, well, okay, he can go... If he doubles on the e-file, it's not like he's threatening much. On this... on e7, for example, he's not threatening. Okay, let's just do this. And rook e1, I can try to play on the queen side with a5, for example. a5, a4, knight b4 could be a weird but interesting idea. Not sure if it is any good though. Yeah, well, rook e8 is really not good. I mean, I'm giving away d5 that way. I can play knight a5 and get this bishop, but I'm not sure about that. Can be very tricky. A knight on b3 might be a good piece to attack d4. Okay, I'm going with that, what I just had described. Okay, well, this I didn't expect. I thought a4 and b4 now would give me good play. Okay, let's not waste time about that. Time on that is, I think, the correct way to say it. But okay, now I'm attacking a3, and if he takes, knight takes, shows that assisted by this double pawns, black really has some play on the queen side. Yeah, the bird variation is not particularly brilliant. I mean, if white knows what he's doing, is probably has a slight edge or something, but it's a practical weapon. People don't know what to do simply. Some of them probably have never seen the line, like the opponent here. It's just not a good idea to play this kind of line against a player who has specifically prepared for that, or is known to be booked up tremendously, even in offbeat lines. Other than that, you can certainly try the line. Yeah, I'm a bit puzzled that he's not playing at the moment. I would assume that white must take, otherwise I'll take a3 2 times and win a pawn. I mean, how do you not play a takes b4 here? Not sure at all. And as mentioned, I'm threatening to take ba3, bishop a3, being a pawn up. Okay, so at the end he played the move. And now if he goes bishop to b1, I actually could play rook e8. He tells me I should play a4 and not a3. Yeah, that's probably right. With that, he's probably right. Okay, now, well, a3 looks active, but I'm not sure that it is really doing that much. Don't like it too much. The question is rook e8 a move? Should I exchange rooks? Yeah, well, hard to do without it. Now I can, as on d5 there isn't any pressure anymore. And my point to attack
check
long term is probably b2.
Check.
Yeah. Yeah, well, now I'm threatening queen e1 for starters, winning a piece. Queen e1 check, knight f1, queen takes b1 because of this awkward bishop here. Not quite sure what white should do now, actually. There are some serious issues here. If white, for example, plays a normal looking move like h3, oh, this won't end. This will not end well. Probably bishop h5. Okay, he's got g4, but that's already very much less. Oh, wait. If I go g5, bishop g3, bishop h5, this would win outright, yeah, because of queen e2 check. Probably it would win. Not 100% sure. g5, bishop g3, besides the fact that he can go somewhere else, but okay, g5, bishop g3, bishop h5, queen f6, queen e2 check, king g1, queen d1 check, knight f1. Yeah, my king is terribly open. He's taken on f6 already. Not sure that this is so great. If I go bishop h5, just like that, there is g4, yeah. G4. Tja. That's too bad. If I play g5, bishop somewhere, and king g7, is this a move? Just trying to gain some space. Okay, I'll do that. 4:22. I need to speed up a bit. Okay, he does not necessarily need to go to g3. Maybe he's scared. Bishop g3, bishop h5, queen f6, but there is no intermediate move or anything, right? I'm not sure. Okay, well, this I didn't expect. It is a bit interesting. Tricky. Wants to go bishop d6 maybe. Bishop h5. Bishop h5 is a serious idea. I'll do that. Okay, maybe he can just play knight f3. If I then capture, he would need to take with the pawn. Okay, didn't do that. f3 looks really ugly, but not clear if I can do anything about it. He's got this idea to play bishop to d6. This is really something I should prevent. Maybe just queen e7. It's not clear where his knight is going. This is why f3 I didn't really expect. He has little scope for his pieces at the moment. Yes, of course I will retreat the bishop at some point to f7 or g6 again. Bishop h5 was just for tactical purposes. Okay, c3, yes, at some point he probably has to play that. The question is, do I just retreat, or do I have something out of the ordinary? It looks a bit like there are maybe some tactical shots. Yeah, he's got bishop a2, unfortunately, if I move the knight. Okay, 2 minutes. It's starting to get a bit tricky with the time. If he goes bishop a2 now, wow. I really want to attack this bishop here on so that it needs to move, and it frees my idea to play bishop to d2. Maybe I need to move the king somewhere. Let's try that. The bishop moves to c7. I have bishop b4, for example. Oh, that's a strange move. Is queen c7 this idea, or? Okay, if I take it and play bishop to b4, what is the move? I don't know, come on. One minute something. I'm threatening to take that, and he has absolutely no square to go to. Queen h8, I go bishop g6. I don't know, c4 bishop b8 was weird. I don't see a move here really. Maybe knight e4, the best practical try. But it's of course basically just a piece down. Additional problem is that after bishop takes d2, I'm immediately threatening stuff. yeah, he's ignoring it actually.
Checkmate.
This mate is the immediate threat after bishop d2. This was strategically very tricky, this position. And, that's a good feature of this opening. It leads to a very interesting and somewhat unconventional play. Here, as he already said during the game, a4 was better. Yeah, I'm pretty sure about that. My intended response, I'm not sure if it is even any good, was knight to b4, which seems to fail due to c3. Okay, well, maybe I'm not sure if I would have thought about that for very long. About knight b4, c3 is good. Okay, I don't really have a good square to go to, is the problem. Yeah, that's just a good move. After this, the problem is that this is immediately hanging. Okay, I can make a piece sacrifice out of this, which is, however, probably pretty ridiculous. Well, the comp is just giving white a slight edge, so maybe it's not totally ridiculous, but okay, not what I had planned at all. And this, yeah, now if I go here, it's simply not working. And this is also not great. Maybe something like that. Okay, so knight b4 is probably a nonsense idea, and I should do something else. Well, b4 is not what I intended, so probably knight e7. The idea was to actually get this traded and have this type of situation. Here, maybe can I just take it? No, I need to do this and then take here. This was what I wanted to get, and it happened in the game with some other moves with a3, a4, b4. He must play a4, he's right with that. And this is now very nice. Oh, the computer wants to take with the bishop. That seems... okay, well, it has some points. But knight takes should be fine, isn't it? Yeah, it is also good. Okay. Now I went rook e8. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure about this move. Maybe it actually helps white a bit to trade the rooks. It's possible. This is, I don't think, such a great idea. It gives the knight here this square. Or maybe even that is not bad.
Check.
Okay, we had the trade going, and now this. Yeah, and this is a weird situation. I play g5 now. First idea was this, but he's got g4, of course, and I'm not sure if it was helpful for me to provoke this this weakening. I can just drop back, and well, this is a good position for black, but I'm not sure if it was really worth spending 2 moves on provoking the g-pawn. Yeah, he played that one. This actually, there is this bishop h5 move. I was a bit unsure about this.
Check.
But I can take here, yeah. Yeah, that's very important. It keeps g5 protected and gives black a win. This is, of course, very helpful. This is a dead piece here on b1. So, still, I was a bit irritated. What I didn't really appreciate is that I can take here. I was always thinking that it must be something like that. And here it's, yeah, that's even good for white. Yeah, computer gives white a win here. Yeah, my king is so open. So it was good, but I need to take on d2. I had actually thought that I could play this and just continue from there. It's certainly not bad for black. But bishop h5 was strong. Okay, went with this, and now this move. Yeah, computer does not like it. Okay. Computer wants to play h6, something like that. Just keeping everything. Yeah. Okay, I wasn't sure. I thought knight f3. And maybe I can now do something with this weakened pawn structure. For example, if I would, let's say, get queens traded, queens traded, and the bishops also, then I would have a quite nice endgame with lots of pawns on light squares. But that's not happening anytime soon. This is what white needed to do. And this I think leads to some trouble. All normal. Yeah, and c3 probably is not good. I don't know. I just went back. The computer wants to play knight a6. And says this is much better, leading to a win for black. That's remarkable. I don't understand it at all. Why this is so great? Why is this so great instead of knight c6? Yeah, it covers c7. Is this maybe the problem? Computer's on minus 2.5, so like black is totally winning. Yeah, maybe. It's not so easy to make a move here for white. If you play something like that, I can go here and I'm winning instantly. Trying to do that. I'm going here. Covering, attacking here. Yeah, okay, it's excellent for black, okay. And here, in fact, c4 was right. This strange move is the right move, okay. And the computer says that this is a big mistake. Interesting. Yeah, okay, it's tactics. I thought that that I'm just good here, but okay, the computer points out the capture, intending to answer to play that. And now there are two pieces hanging with a good position for white. So again, a position where white is where white was in big trouble, but the computer shows still some very tough defense. CD5 even being good for white. But this is now good, right? Takes and bishop b4 winning, yes. So here was the problem. Okay, I was not really having so much time available. But this is really weird, this knight a6 move. Yeah, maybe it's also related to this move with c4 that I then can play like that. Yeah, still a bit strange, the knight a6. Yeah, very complicated middle game here. I'd quickly like to point out for people playing this as white, if you are faced with that, you should start with this move. Actually, it has an interesting point. The main point being that bishop c5 is not available.
Check.
And this means black now needs to readjust somehow. For instance, black can play knight f6 here, but after that he's got some options that are not. Some options are not available anymore after that. Knight e7, of course, the easiest one, or the most obvious one. Okay, that was an interesting game. Thanks for watching.